This segment brought to you by Kansas Regenerative Medicine. Your stem cells, your health, your life.
So we're here at Buhler, Kansas today for the second annual Kansas Cattle Drive. It was a beautiful day out today, and we had a lot of vendors. We doubled in size. We had about 70 vendors inside, and we had 31 pens of cattle from all over the state, showing off the seed stock producers. We actually had 5 states represented this year in this Kansas Cattle Drive, and had outstanding speakers like Kurt Pate and Justin Talley and a lot of people like that.
Howdy, I'm Kurt Pate, here in Buhler, Kansas at the Kansas Cattle Drive, and I had a great day. We had all kinds of different working systems. We had tubs, we had boxes, we had V's, we had the whole deal, and the crowd got to see lots of different styles of working cattle through distance systems. It's real nice to see that people are starting to understand that it's not always the system that makes it work, but it's the stockmanship combined with the system. So if we can use good facilities, use good stockmanship, everybody wins.
This is the second year we've been here. The event not only allows us to bring cattle and advertise for different producers and have a lot of people see them all at one time, but it's also a great event to bring into the community. People from just in town can come out and see cattle and kind of get an idea of agriculture and where beef comes from and how we produce it and what goes into it.
This is our first year coming to the cattle drive here at Buhler, and I found out about it through an article online and was able to call in, and they still had some pen space, so we thought we would take advantage of it. I really like the laid-back family atmosphere about it. It's a good way to showcase your cattle and your program, not only to people looking at buying your genetics or your bulls or females, but also to the general public, for kids to see animals and that they can be calm and tame, and to get their minds working of where their food actually comes from and how hard we work to try and keep them healthy and to keep their meat and animals they eat healthy as well.
So I have a lot of people that want to pet them, but that's been the most entertaining, I guess, is to watch people try to touch them through the fences. A lot of people just are kind of in shock that you can bring cattle and put them on Main Street and not be going crazy or bucking or anything like that, and seeing that they're not all the ones that are chasing rodeo clowns and stuff like that, and have a better idea that way.
We've had some younger kids come up and just ask what the rings were for in their nose, just for a little different than what they're used to seeing, and maybe what the freeze brands were on the side and what we use them for. Just really great questions for the younger generation to ask, to begin to learn about the cattle industry, and also just to come by and see how the cattle are handled and how they're fed in order to get them to this stage where they are today.
Next year, we're lucky enough to already have Temple Grandin booked. We're also going to have Clint Rusk from Oklahoma State. We're going to do a roundtable talking about branding your ranch with social media and different things like that. So we're excited to have several well-known YouTube, Facebook, and bloggers that are going to be here for a roundtable discussion. Next year's Kansas Cattle Drive will be February 17th, 2018.
Tarwater Farm and Home has been family owned and operated since its beginning in 1978. What you need for farm and agriculture, lawn and garden, clothing and footwear, and so much more. You'll be surprised at what you'll find in this huge store. They have what you need and lots of it. So come take a look. You'll discover that customer service is first and foremost. Always has been with the Tarwaters. Tarwater Farm and Home, 4107 North Topeka Boulevard.